Hello everyone, good day, and it's a pleasure to be here again. I'm Solomon, and it's day 4 of the Identity Challenge. Yesterday we talked about purpose, and I believe you've all watched the video. If you've not, please go back and watch and do share with your friends. Today we'll be talking about a very important topic about our identity and at the same time about our growth. Before I move forward, endeavor to click the like buttons. Before I move forward, I would like you to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not been subscribing. I see a lot of us watching, but not yet a subscriber. It won't bite. Click the subscribe button and ensure you share with someone today. Alright, moving forward, today we want to talk about a very important topic that says how to build your value system. As a teenager, what are your value system? When you've discovered yourself, when you find your purpose, you need values around it to push the purpose to a greater place. It's important that you build a strong value system around yourself. If by definition you want to ask what is a value system, you can say a value system is a set of core beliefs and principles that guide your decision, that guides your behavior, guides your priorities, and also guide your relationship. 4 key points. They are principles that guides your decision. So values are principles that guides our decision, guides our behavior, guide our priorities, and also guide our relationship. It's a powerful tool that every teenager must endeavor to possess. If you really want to make impact, you really want to make a change in this world, then you need to have good value system. Alright, so we can say we have 2 value system. We have the good value system and we also have the bad value system, but we're talking about the good ones today because we indeed want to impact our world. Talking about value system is your personal compass for life. It's more like somebody traveling and don't have the roadmap to wherever it's going to. Even before starting the journey, that person is already lost. It is with those who doesn't have value system. So if you have value system around your life, then your destination will just be smooth. Your destination will be great. That's why it's essential for you as teenagers at this very stage of your life to have good value system so that you can know what is right and at the same time know what is wrong. You can know what is important and you can know what is not. You can know what is good and at the same time can know what is hurtful. It is your value system that will help you to make these decisions, that will make you to deal with these behaviors, that will make you to know your priorities in life, and that will also guide the kind of people you should move with, which is in terms of your relationship. So for a teenager, value help answer questions such as, should I tell the truth even when it is hard? Your value also tells you, do I respect others regardless of who they are? What kind of friends should I keep? It is your value system that helps you to answer these questions. Everybody cannot be your friend when you have good value systems around you. Everyone, I repeat, cannot be your friend. Some will intentionally dislike you because of the kind of values you have. Some will even call it a difficult one, so difficult for people to cope with. But if you know you have a good value system, you will attract good people. People will also respect your values. If they are right ones, you will attract good people even to yourself. To mention examples of good values for teenagers, they are numerous, but because I want to make this teaching as short as possible and at the same time also impactful, in the later future we'll be having meetings where we all be together and we talk and we gist, not checking the time, like 1 hour, discussion. That will be in the future. So stay tuned. So I want to mention some value system as a teenager you must possess. I'm talking about good value system you must possess. And the first one is integrity. Always being honest, even when no one is watching. That is integrity. You're always honest, even when no one is seeing you. Let me give you a practical example of, being honest. When no one is watching and you have the access to do a terrible thing, you decide not to do it. You are regarded as a man of integrity. You are regarded as a woman of integrity that you are going to be. You are regarded as a teenager of integrity. I think we saw in the news some years back about I think a cleaner now in a banking hall who a customer mistakenly lost a parcel of money in the bag or in its purse or wallet and returned it to the manager of the bank. That man, if you check out his salary there, I'm not sure his salary is up to 100,000 naira in Nigeria currency. Returned it, received things worth more than that money from people and even from the person that returned. And even in his organization, he was promoted. That is a man of integrity. Do we still have teenagers of integrity in this nation? Or you have teenagers who are looking up to going old and also trying to embezzle money in wherever form or in whatever leadership position they find themselves. Another good value system you must possess as a teenager is respect. Treating people with kindness and honor. When our world is filled with disrespectful teenagers around the world. I want to believe you are not one of them. There are people who don't regard age, who don't regard anyone, even their parents, they don't regard them. I wonder when I move into society and I see a teenager disrespecting an elder. And I remember my growing up stage when I dare not even look up, to an adult to insult them. At will, a teenager can insult anyone. But you as a teenager who want to impact your world, who want to go places, who want your potential to be in full form, you must exercise respect to everyone you meet. It doesn't even matter if that person is older or younger. Respect is reciprocal, the Englishman will say. Another good value system a teenager must possess is discipline. Doing what is right even when it's hard. That is discipline. You know it is difficult, you know it is hard. You keep on doing it. Let me give an instance. A teenager who has decided that in a month he's going to read a book, probably on self-improvement. He's going to juggle it with his schoolwork. I don't know if he's even learning a course online, but stay true to doing it. Let me give you a practical example of myself. Discipline. Sometimes I have to wake up in the middle of the night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. to shoot this video you are seeing. It is discipline. It is not easy, but at the same time, you must keep it. You must keep up in doing it. That is discipline. And for you to go far in life, for you to go further in life, discipline is essential. So as a teenager who want to impact the world, who want to make a difference in this world, you need that good value system called discipline. The next one is you need to be compassionate, caring deeply about others. How can you impact your world that you are not compassionate about? How can you make a difference in your class, in your church, and the group you belong to if you are not compassionate about them? And one thing about impact, it is not selfish. Impact is to others. So how do you want to impact somebody that you don't have compassion for? It is important that you carry that good value system called compassion. And another most important, one of the important good value system you must possess as a teenager is you need to be responsible, and that is responsibility. You need to hold up to your word. You need to hold up to being responsible to yourself. You need to hold up to owning your choices and action. You need to own up beyond just reasonable doubts of what the world is saying or how the systems are in place. Are you responsible and owning on to your choices and actions? Are you easily influenced? Are you easily being swayed, away from the good cause? As a teenager who is ever ready to impact the world, you need to be responsible first to yourself. You know that responsibility first to yourself before you can be responsible to others. Remember the stories of the talents in the Bible. One was given one was given three, and the other one was given five. Those who were given five and three were responsible to those resources commissioned into their hand by their master. You can see they went ahead, traded with it. They were not, they hold on to being responsible to the business that their master has given unto them. And you remember the story of the one that was given just one, decided to read it in the talent, say some hurtful things, decided not to be responsible to trading, with such talents, and we know the results. Scripture told us that one was received from that one and given to somebody who already had 10, and that is to people of responsibility. More duties, more responsibility is always given to those who are first responsible. Another one I need you to hold on to today is excellence. Giving your best in all you do, that is excellence. Giving your best in all you do. This is not your best. You can always be better than your best. I remember the old English rhyme, good, better, best. I will never rest until my good is better, until my better becomes best. In whatsoever trade you are in whatsoever courses you are taking, some of us are even in that institution, you can be the best in that particular field of yours. Now, as a teenager, one of the core good value you must possess is excellence. You must be excellent in all you do, not some, in all you lay your hands to do. We remember the story of Daniel. The Bible told us that an excellent spirit was found in Daniel. So it is important that one of our values as a teenager is excellence. And the last one that I'm going to be talking about, I told us is more than this, is faith. Believing in God and trusting His plan. Most of the times our plans are not the perfect ones, and that is why our faith comes in. Who do you believe in? Do you just believe in yourself, or you believe in the supreme being God who has created you for a purpose? So it is important that you believe in God and trust in all your plans. He told us also in the scriptures that the thoughts He has towards us are good thoughts and not evil, to give us a future and an expected end. So it is important that you must learn to trust God fully. That is another value system you must possess. Your faith in God must be standing. Thank you everyone for staying with me to this time. We're going to be taking the second part of this teaching tomorrow. As I've promised earlier, I don't want to make the video too long for you to digest the information I want to pass. I want to remind you, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, that you do that. See you tomorrow.